Namaste and welcome to The Native, tribe behind every child. Today here with us we have Neem Shukla,
Hi, hello.
a multi-talented personality. She has been into sports, Pilates, meditation, and in sports it was not just sports, but she has done something like international water polo and also a national level cyclist.
Yes, that's
Welcome Neem. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, same here. I'm grateful to be here.
Can I know what are you feeling exactly right now?
I'm so anxious and excited at the same time. It's like a very
Okay.
nice moment for me.
Yeah. So you have started your journey at a very young age, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me your first memories about getting into the pool or getting into that particular sport?
So it was never going into the sport. It was just me and my dad used to go swimming and we used to do trainings and all, and we used to compete against one another. I think 3. So we used to be like, oh, let's go. 1 lap, 2 laps, and I just learned swimming. My brother used to go to Percy sir. So one day I remember my dad was just asking me, he gave me 2 options. One was Manoj sir, I was learning under him, and the other was Percy sir. So I didn't quite understand the name. Oh, Percy, sounds like a very nice name, cute name. What's that? I never understood that's a sir's name. So I was like, Percy sir, whatever that is. And then that's how I got into professional swimming and water polo. Water polo came later on, but swimming, then I had a great time. I used to love doing swimming and stuff with sir, and he was kind of strict, okay, but he was a very soft-hearted person.
Okay, so that is when you started on your discipline, right?
Yeah, I was 3, and maybe that's how my schedule went, about morning 5 to 7:15, and then after that school, and then evening 5 to 8.
All right.
It was like a 5-hour thingy.
All right. So that means your parents were there, your tribe, they are the tribe, right?
Yeah, they are the
behind
tribe.
you, and they were there supporting you all the time.
Right.
Would you like to tell us more about them and your family setup?
I would say I have a very big tribe. My mom, my dad, my brother, one of the biggest coaches who trained me for water polo. My coaches, I have so many. So Percy sir, Joshua sir, Manoj sir, cycling. I do cycling as well. So there's a whole lot of people who have put efforts into me, and then I could get those results. I feel my mom played a really big part in me doing so many things, and yeah, so it depends on what you're asking me.
I'm asking you exactly what inspired to get going, like how from just swimming to water polo. How did that journey happen?
So first, I never really had this. I just loved water, playing mermaid. Mermaid was every girl's or any child's dream. So I used to love playing mermaid, if you know that. And just because I started winning and stuff, I had the winner effect. So it's a psychological term. So once you keep going, you just keep winning, and you have nothing really holding you back. So you start loving the sport, you start loving the environment, because you are actually kind of ruling it. It's like a bad term, narcissistic term, but still, if you keep on winning, it's just like a streak. So that really helped me a lot. Going into water polo, I never really liked water polo. As a child, I was I really like swimming, okay? I don't like those team games. But as soon as COVID vagera hit, then I started doing water polo. I was training under Percy sir and my brother. He was my secret coach. So yeah. And the cycling also started in COVID. I was just putting on a lot of weight. So my sir was you have to do exercise. Pools are shut, so you have to do something. And I just wanted to repair my cycle. So he was no, talk to that sir, I know that sir. So he was yeah, she can come. And I was okay, now I'm doing good in cycling as well, so let's continue.
So COVID gave you a shift.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah. So actually it was a really rocky period during COVID, because even before that, I had gone for a summer, I'd gone out, so I put on a lot of weight. And swimmers, we need to be in form. So even like 15 days of gap is like terrible for us. Not only swimmers, but like any kind of sports person. So I put on weight, and like swimming only, the pulling only, I was not going ahead. So I was really demotivated. And then even lockdown hit. So even more like weight and stuff came up. And I was like, oh, I'm losing form. And I was like really demotivated. So when I came back, I thought like, oh my God, what happened? My favorite sport, I'm not able to do it well anymore. I'm not winning. So the loser effect started. And then I was like, no, my brother was like, you start water polo. I really started liking the hitting and everything in the water, not hitting, wrong terms. But like, yeah, it was like a really Neem sport. So I loved playing it. And then within, I think 3 years, I played international. So that was like the biggest part for me. Seeing Portugal was like the biggest part for me. So yeah, at the age of 15.
Okay, you mentioned about losing form,
Yeah.
which is a big hit for almost all athletes, right?
Yeah.
What does it exactly means when we are talking in terms of swimming, especially swimming?
So I won't go into specifically swimming. I'll tell you about that also. But I think losing form in general, like no matter what sport, because I do 2 sports at a time and I feel it is the same. It's almost the same. So once you lose that form, there are a lot of people who are having expectations from you. So like your parents have a different expectation, like a different, oh, we expected this. Your coaches know your capabilities, so they're expecting something different. Your friends know, okay, you're popular, how are you losing now? Why are there no medals? Like there are a lot of people who are expecting something, and those expectations like actually drown us rather than losing the form. So it doesn't really matter, okay, I lost one. If like people are like, okay, no problem, I know this is not your best, but you can still do it. But like when everybody else is expecting and you're just like, oh, I lost, what am I gonna do? And there's nobody to like tell you, okay, no, it's okay. But like everybody's like, this is not you, what are you doing? This is rubbish. So yeah, that is how the streak continues. Once you lose your form and there's nobody, it's either you versus everyone else, or just like people consoling you and you acting like a baby. So it's either you get up for yourself. So that is how people come back into form. If they lose it because of some incident or like injury, or like even just because if they've put weight or something. So yeah, it's really just coping up with yourself.
And when you mentioned about Portugal, going to Portugal for the international water polo, right? What is the difference between those competitions at that level? What's the infrastructural differences between things?
So the national and the international have a lot of differences. I won't say a lot, the game is obviously the same. But so in India, I'll go into India first. So there we have a lot of politics, I would say. Like more than playing the sport, there are politicians coming and like, okay, this, that. And it's never really about the sports. It's about, oh, the chief guest has come. Baad mein jaye game. It's like that kind of scenario. And even the team which is made, like if you're playing a team event, the team which is made is like the 7 players, the 7 main players, like there is 13 ka team. So the 9th player tak, it is the coaches and the captain's choice. After that, can you please take the person in? She's like my bhatija. The deserving player doesn't come to be. So that's a really controversial thing. Plus the rules, Indians are not Indians, I wouldn't say, but like very few people are given that opportunity to like go to different, learn what the referees need to learn what the proper rules are, because sometimes they just want people to win and they'll just like make their own rules. Yeah, not always, I won't say that. India does do many things in a lot of manner. But if we are the 4th economical country, we need to see something in sports too, right? We expect, when we see Olympics, we expect athletes to like do good. Oh, they're not doing good. We start blaming the athlete. But are we seeing that, are we given the atmosphere, like the surrounding for it? Are we given the infrastructure for it? India is not. Like I went to Portugal and this is just like a normal university, okay? where I saw it, they have they have plenty of balls extra kept. 4 goalposts, we hardly get one. We, in our pool where I used to practice, we had this timing, you could only do it after 8, or the seniors would, like the senior citizens would come and complain, why are you doing during? It's a sport. You're literally standing in the water laughing, ha ha ha. Let us play, let us swim. No. This is our public pool. Why are you practicing? We're just taking 2 lanes. So there's a lot of things. There's no support and all of that, as well as coaches need to really learn their new upgraded technology and stuff. India needs better infrastructure compared to what we're seeing, but many people here I feel are really supportive, especially the athletes support athletes a lot. This is what I would say. So
and do you feel that it is not given due coverage, this particular sport against the popular sports, other popular sports?
right, so this is like, I don't know if I'm being very controversial, but cricket, not even football, cricket, hockey is still lesser. Even if it's our national sport, it's still lower than cricket. Ranji Trophy, people know about that. But what about the national levels happening, like boxing? Nobody even knew about this new sport called, even I don't know. So there are so many things that are reaching the national games, which is like a biggest competition of India, like the Olympic Games. We have national games in India happening. So there are so many sports, but people don't know about it only. And when it's a national sport, it's everything. Yeah, it's a Olympic sport. And people are like, oh, what is water polo? And then it's like, okay, they don't know it's a sport. Is it a new sport? Acha, there won't be any competition, na? Acha. We should just digest it. Oh, you do cycling? Good. Everyone knows cycling. Which cycle? Okay, this. Can I drive your cycle? Are? So it's kind of very funny. But yeah, people don't take a lot of sports seriously. And good thing that women's cricket is coming out. But again, it's cricket. What about other sports that India is doing really good in? Are you giving us that infrastructure? So that's all. Like there's, I think, if I'm not wrong, there is, I think, 500 crores assigned to each state, like India, for just sports. And I think hardly anything is being used for it. So even Kabaddi, there was a cycling velodrome in NSCI, and there are only 2 velodromes in the whole of Maharashtra. There were one in Pune, Balewadi, and one here in Mumbai. They closed it. They broke it down to make a Kabaddi studio and like full commercial. That's good. But yeah, also providers if you're not using any other sport. So yeah, that's the scene with the non-known sports.
Non-known
Yeah.
sports, yeah. That is all right. So the sports, less popular sports, need more attention.
Right.
Correct?
For sure.
Yeah. And if someone comes up to you, like a younger child, what would you tell him or her about sports or entering into these particular areas that you are in?
I think people usually think we should be the people to guide. I think we should just show them how the sport is like. And I think it's, at the end of the day, it's the child's choice. It's what really pulls them in. And if it was water polo or cycling, I would say definitely come in, like feel it. If you love it, do it. But the parents should think about it, because again, comes back to how our Mumbai works. Especially, I'm just talking about Mumbai. If I go cycling, I don't know if I'll come back in one piece. There's so many rash drivers. Even Thana Highway, even Khopoli, they don't care only. There's no civic sense, I would say, in terms of road. So it's really hard for us to, if suppose we're taking cycling, it's really hard for us to bring in new people if we don't have the safety for it. And how are we supposed to care for you? Oh, you look it, if you're left behind, let the road hit you. We are going ahead with our pilots. Yeah, the people who help us.
So, is there a separate track, or how is this arranged internationally? Like in the national level, how does this work out, the cycling?
So if you see nationally, the people from the north and the south, like people from Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, they have really good highways and stuff. So they are the ones who are winning medals, and obviously Maharashtra also does. We are in the top 7 states who like win a lot. Swimming though is definitely Maharashtra, Karnataka and stuff. But I'm talking about cycling. It's more about the people who have better roads, better infrastructure. Here you go out in one gully, you will find another construction. The tires which are like so mehenga, like not to like mention it, but obviously cycling is like really mehenga sport. So the tires get punctured. Oh, वापस से tube लगाओ, and that's a whole hectic process. So
I'm talking about the track. Where is this national when the games are held at the national level? Where is this track exactly? I'm talking about the area.
oh, okay. So usually it is not.
Because as you were saying, I am not able to imagine anything around here.
Yeah. So funny thing is, national games is held in each and every state. So suppose I played water polo back in 2022 in Gujarat. So Gujarat had the national games, so it was in different cities. So you have in Rajkot I had swimming, water polo and diving was in Rajkot, and hockey also was in Rajkot, and then there's Ahmedabad mein something else, then other places. Then we had Goa. For 2023 we had Goa National Games. I was in, I don't remember the area. Goa is only so small. So we had our games, like we had a pool specifically made for that period of time. And then the next was 2025 May, we had in Uttarakhand. So there was a proper water polo pool, temperature regulated and everything. So it actually, it's sanctioned, I think, a lot before. So now the 2027 national games, which are gonna happen in Meghalaya. So they've already started building the infrastructure and for it. But where does one practice? You're building it for the games. It's lovely. And I think national games is something, a good initiative taken by the government, because players are actually rewarded. So when I won gold medal, I won 7 lakhs. When I won in 2023 Goa, we won the 3rd place. I got 3 lakhs. And now in Uttarakhand, we got the silver medal and I got 5 lakhs. But again, this is happening once in 2 years. What about the nationals, the normal nationals? Am I getting any surety? Am I getting any sponsors for my muscle recovery, my muscle gain, whatever, like in general?
So are there any sponsorships like that?
They're all commercial.
When do they come in?
They actually come in sometimes. For many sports, they don't even come in.
That's what I want.
Yeah, they don't even come in. And if you're like really popular, oh, iska trend chalu hai, isko dena chahiye. You have to wear our clothes. You have to wear our. You have to. Not even their cycle, okay? You have to wear our clothes. That written on the jersey or anything. You have to wear our shoes. And bus. I'll give you 2 tubes, cycle ka tubes per month. You just keep wearing our, and you will represent this. I won't mention the name, but I was like, इससे अच्छा तो मैं अपना ही डालूं, मैं एक ही कपड़ा रोज पहनूं. So yeah, that's kind of how sponsorships work. Unless I don't know of other sports, they like, I've heard they get like really good things. But like, yeah.
And apart from all these sponsorships, while all these things are happening, what happens at the school?
School, don't ask. My teacher, my principal, like after I passed out, so the principal loved me because school ka naam hua. But during that time, the teachers were fed up. They were like, hell nah, what am I doing? So I missed 10 months of school.
Oh.
10 months. Imagine the teacher, you need to have 75% attendance, and I've taken ICSE में science. That is the biggest mistake I did. Now also I've taken science only. Again, biggest mistake. Not biggest, but I never had the journey, never decided to do engineering or doctor. Why did I take science? Anyways, So teachers hated me. Matlab not hated, they loved me. Matlab when I came, oh Neem, you came, what did you do, this, that. But 10 months and I came back. So in 10th, I came back in November. November end for the picnic, and the teachers were like, will you cover up, will you cover up? In prelims, I got 38%.
Okay.
And you just try to guess my finals ka result. Try to. I got 38% in prelims, okay?
Okay.
So in like 10th, what would be my percentage?
Something around 50?
No, 89.
Okay.
So that was the big shock for like my teachers also. How did you do it? I'm like, miss,
Then how did you do it?
I just studied. And that also, I was like watching TV and stuff, and I was like, jo hoga wo hoga. Kyu sera. And so, yeah.
Guidance from the teachers.
Yeah, definitely.
When you have missed the classes, exams.
My teachers, I think they obviously were like, where did you go? Why did you go? But at the end of the day, my subject teachers were very helpful. They helped me a lot. Like, from my tuitions also, I didn't attend tuitions also 10 months. The tuition teacher was, oh Neem, what are you going to do? Mere class ka naam. But like, he also helped me a lot. And plus my grade teachers were great. Even the principal was very supportive. My mom used to go and give another letter. Another camp she's going. The principal used to get a heart attack. Will she pass? My school needs 100% results. But they were very supportive. I think better than colleges. They're just strict, but they're very loving. Schools are... I was at the end of the day in JB Vacha High School. Yeah. But I would say the sports teacher was... Yeah, she told me, why are you doing sports now? The university ka kaam aata hai na, job lagne mein. I'm like, I love this sports, I do it. नहीं, university का certificate लगता है ना job करने में. And I'm like, this is the mentality. Job चाहिए इसलिए sports करो. पढ़ाई करना है job के लिए ऐसा. Nobody likes doing ऐसा, sorry, but very controversial, but nobody likes actually what they're doing.
Talking about sponsorships again, when you do not get sponsorship, are you doing all those things or all the expenses on your own?
Yes. So it's my mom and dad, obviously, my dad. But a huge part goes to my sir also. Like for cycling, it's like a really expensive sport. So my sir is the cycle shop ka owner and he's my coach as well. So he helps me. He is like my half sponsor. He helps me a lot. Pankaj sir and Robin sir also. So they help me a lot. But like they don't even like charge me for like fees and stuff. Like they're very cool. But for like trainings, jerseys and stuff, like it's either like take it, Neem, take it. And I'm like, okay. Like if it's really mehenga vagera, even the cycle he gave me is like very mehenga, which I got for like a cheaper rate. Okay. So still cheaper is still mehenga for us. Like what do you mean ki 7 lakhs and stuff? So yeah, but he helps out during, yeah, and he doesn't even mention that. He doesn't even take credit. Like the sponsor wala person, they like give us one t-shirt, wear our t-shirt. So yeah, so he's like a very chill person.
So he's one of the tribe who is exactly behind you. All right, that's nice. And then definitely you have stepped into another scenario, that is
Pageantry.
Beauty pageants.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell us more about it?
So my mom really loved Priyanka Chopra. She's like, Neem, you look like thoda sa Priyanka Chopra. I'm like, huh? Okay. Anyways, so I was like, yeah, I had that stage. I never had stage fear. Matlab, I obviously dak to sabko hota hai. But when I go, I'm like full bindas. Like since I was a child, if you see my videos, I'm singing as a chikni chameli on a in front of everyone. So I'm as a very jhatang person, and pageantry was like, okay, if I know to speak well, if I know how to carry myself, why not? So I just applied, and I'm not 19 yet. So if I want to do that proper Miss India, what Priyanka Chopra and Sushmita Sen did, I was like, theek hai, I still have time. I can try it before I go for like a very professional level. So I went for the teen Miss India, which is under 19, because you don't get to go unless you're 19 and above. So then I went for the teen thing, and I didn't expect it because we have 7 rounds, okay? 7 rounds. So then half of it was like speaking and personality, and then looks. So then I think I was very lucky. I would say I have a very nice luck. Lucky.
You came up runner-up.
Yeah. Unexpected. Like first time entering. People do it like since the childhood and stuff. They're like constantly preparing for it. But I was like, we should give it a try. Why not? The winner effect.
Winner effect. And how did you, has it changed anything? Has that helped you?
Yeah, it definitely gave me a different perspective also. Like the rumors about the industry, the beauty industry, well, it's real. It's true. It's like all fake and shosha. Fake in the sense, not a face, like natural, but like in terms of like personality and stuff. So there's a lot of backbitching, gaslighting stuff going on. One goes here, oh, she said that. That's constantly going. So yeah.
So there are no real friends?
I would say very less.
Very less. Did you make any?
Yeah, I definitely made like some, but I'm a very extroverted introvert. Like I can be like extrovert, but like at the end of the day, I like to be alone. Like give me my space and get out. Shoo. But like, yeah. So I did make friends, but I don't chat with any of them. I don't like chatting.
You don't like chatting? In person?
Yeah, in person, we talk once, and then I go home, I sleep. No. If the connection is real, next time we meet, we'll talk again. But like, what do you mean, like maintain the friendship, send me reels, do this, do that, chat with me, text me, oh, good morning, how are you today? No.
You want the real thing?
Yeah, just like in person, we have that connection. I go home, even after 6 months I meet you, we are still like, oh, yeah. So that's me. I can't put up with, hi, how are you? Hi, oh, yeah, okay, let's meet. We need to meet. We need to bond again. So yeah.
Was Pilates a part of this journey, or was it before?
No, it was way before. So Pilates actually came from swimming and stuff. Since I played international, I would give a lot of credit to meditation and manifestation, and it is real. So it's manifestation is just a very big term. It's just like knowing that you're gonna do it. कि आपको पता है यार मेरे को जाना ही है पोर्चुगल, मेरा फ्लाइट का टिकट बुक हो गया है, आपको क्या पता है ऐसा करके, पासपोर्ट भी बन गया ऐसा. So it's like just knowing. It's not manifestation. It's just like knowing कि हाँ बाबा, it's going to happen for me. So that feeling helped me a lot during international, and then I was like, why not do something and help others also? So I learned about Pilates, and it's just like yoga but in a more technical form. So I learned about, good thing I took science. Not good, matlab it helped me in Pilates. It's like more of physiotherapy and control. So Pilates and meditation go hand in hand. So you work on your mental health, mental, physical, as well as physical. So that is how I got into it. So I plan to like do something, coach swimmers who are like wanting to do something good.
Okay. You mentioned Pilates. Are you doing any kind of coaching?
Yeah, I actually take swimmers, like national swimmers, as well as like the newbies to like, I take dry land. I mix sort of strength and conditioning with Pilates. Pilates is the main thing, as well as meditation. This is going to help them long term. So I take the coaching from 5 to 6 in the morning, and then I go for my cycling. So that is the time, because even the swimmers need to do 6 to 7. As I told you, I used to do 5 to 7. So 5 to 6 is the period where I take their trainings, and then they go for swimming. So I take the dry land, the meditation part, and then the water part goes back to my sir, who is my sir also. So I'm taking swimmers as well as I do one-on-one coaching. Soon I do wish to open a studio, but let's see.
Yeah, I was about to come to that. What are your future goals or future? What do you want to do?
So it's actually very complicated. Matlab, you ask any Gen Z person right now, they'll be all over the place, but they'll have one thing. Oh, मुझे business करना है, मुझे वो 9 to 5 के trap में नहीं पड़ना है. But it's not ऐसा. You ask any Gen Z, मतलब हाँ, I won't do 9 to 5. But for me, it is also business. But I'm very specific on what to do, not like हाँ मैं fashion brand ये clothing का कुछ करके पैसा आ जाएगा. So I really think I'll go into wellness a lot. Wellness is what I'm inclined to. If I can make a good space for that, fitness, wellness, I think it's a booming industry. So yeah, fitness, wellness studio, and then expanding it to like a bigger thing. So that is my main goal.
Okay, nice. Have you taken any kind of formal training with Pilates?
Yeah, I did. So it was back in October. I took a balanced body mat training. So it's like a US based Pilates official certification. So once you complete all the levels, you get the what we say international trainer, but I've completed 2 levels, so 1 level is still remaining. After that I get that international trainer kind of thing, but the first level itself gives us the permission to like open a studio and stuff, because I know the basics, and plus I'm a sports person, so I mix and match. And strength and conditioning, I've been studying on it, I just have to give a exam. Okay. So yeah, I can give that after I'm 18. I'm not 18, young.
Okay. So, my question came from young. Do people take you seriously? So I think your degree says it a lot.
Yeah, so
That you have taken.
obviously nobody, like everybody doesn't see the degree, they often see the experience first. They always like, Indians are like, not Indians, I would say humans in general are like, judge a book by its cover. Judge a book by its cover. So when they first see me, they don't know quite well what I take and stuff. But once they go through the session, and once also the meditation is a really big part for the elder people who like don't trust me. They are actually, when they do the meditation, they're like, oh, this is like actually good. Matlab, meditation is supposed to make you feel something. And if I take you in that zone and I make you cry, matlab, I'm definitely doing something good. But like, yeah, so that is how I have to do it. And people from afar who make comments, I can't do anything about it. Keep making.
Okay. We spoke about the entire journey. I just had one more question about this. As a girl in this particular area, sport, did you face any separate challenges?
Okay, this one is kind of really deep. So we just think कि हाँ it happens, but it like we think कि हाँ ये सब बोलते हैं ये, but like when one person actually ऐसा experiences, it's something else. मतलब, so especially with like it's a very common thing with the coach and the this. So like sometimes it's like very uncomfortable. So not as a specifically targeting anyone, but some just don't have the good intention, I would say. And yeah, girls do face it a lot. Sometimes the coaches also favor them a lot, especially if like, but then you don't know what comes what else comes with the favorism. So I'm not saying, and it's most of the times not like, it's not the girl's fault also. It's just like the coach, oh, okay, do this, do that, okay, take this, okay. It's all messed up. So yeah, there are challenges, and I'm not only saying in India, okay? I'm saying this outside also, because I would...
Global phenomenon.
Yeah. Because we had an international coach for our India camp, and well, I saw that.
Oh, okay.
So it's definitely very different.
Neem, very nice, interesting conversation. We come to the last part of it. Fast and curious. We'll have some questions, and I want your answers, candid answers. Okay?
May it be easier. Okay.
Early morning training or late night practice?
Early morning training.
Swimming or cycling? Which is a tougher workout?
Okay, workout tougher. Really depends. Water polo is tougher, but cycling Sundays, khopoli. tougher.
Winning or improving, which matters the most to you?
Very controversial. I should be saying improving but winning.
Uh-huh. If your life was a movie, what would its title be?
It would be, I don't know. I think bittersweet.
Okay. If a biopic is made about you, which actor would play your role?
Oh, what if I'm only the actor?
Oh
No,
my.
no. Like I think either Priyanka Chopra or Deepika Padukone.
Okay. One habit that makes you unstoppable.
My stubbornness.
Okay. One thing people don't know about your journey.
It's not always been like always winning. There have been ups and downs because they feel कि at a young age I'm like wow, skyrocketed, but like there are different things behind it.
One quality that every young athlete should have.
I don't have the word for it, but that but like no matter what happens, you have to keep going if you want to see yourself somewhere else.
Consistency.
Yeah.
If you could thank one person today, who would it be?
One person only? I think my mom.
Okay. I want you to finish this line. My tribe is powerful because.
Everybody wants me to succeed, and it's a really big tribe.
Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much. I want you to answer one more last question. And that is, if you meet your younger self, what advice would you give her?
Just be patient because there's a lot to come. And if I could add more, the times Neem you keep like praying ki every Ganesh Chaturthi you keep praying ki oh just one national, I'll tell you that you've played more than 10 nationals. And one international. So just like have patience. Don't be thoda itna.
Okay.
Yep.
That's nice. Thank you very much, Neem. It was really nice having you
Same
here.
here. I had a really good time.
Thank you.